Back to another Chart Nerd TA video. Today I am diving into XRP. And you know, looking at this price action here, we've had a beautiful past couple of days, haven't we? We've had a beautiful past couple of days. We've retested the weekly 55 near enough. You know, I was expecting the 20 retest, you know, a pullback to support on previous resistance from the breakout and then a breakout, but no, it's happened a lot quicker than I expected. And it's great to see. It's lovely to see. It's sort of front running at the moment, isn't it, in the marking? A lot of other coins are quite laggard. You know, some have had their, like ETH had their 100 and something percent pump from the lows, but you know, XRP's picked up really quickly here, and it moves impulsively. You can see that throughout time, okay, when XRP starts to want to have a little run up, it does have massive candles, okay, huge candles when in an uptrend. Okay, so is this to signify that this is the bottom here? Potentially this could be, you know, just looking at this pattern here. Okay, you've got this level of resistance here, this ascending level of support, okay, and a descending level of resistance and an ascending level of support, and basically, you know, you came into this all-time high in 2021 and you've had 1, 2, 3, 4 points of contact here of resistance. Okay, so you're coming up to this trend line here, and equally the 55. Is this point going to get broken? Are we going to break over that and turn it into support and get continuation, or are we going to come back for resistance here and look for support? So on this support line, okay, you've got these lows in March 2020, okay, and you've been holding this support a multiple amount of times. I think equally 4 times, the same as the amount of times you've hit resistance. Okay, so you know, we're squeezing up, aren't we? We're sort of coiling up in this symmetrical triangle with a longer ascending line of support, and basically a break is going to come pretty soon. You know, if you start coming up here, taking out this level of resistance and turning it into support, you know, and then you get continuation to the upside and you retest higher resistance levels, it's amazing, isn't it? It's basically, you know, you can get sort of confirmation that these lows are in. You're breaking out of a trend line that you've been under for multiple months, okay, and you'd be holding a level of support that you've been holding for a couple of years. Okay, so it'd be a good confirmation signal on that alone. I was saying in a previous XRP video as well that, you know, you had this massive gap between the EMAs the other day. This candlestick wasn't here. You know, you had this massive gap. And I said, you know, when you get so drawn down away from these EMAs, you start to get a pullback. They're like magnets and they pull you back up, okay? It's the same to the upside. When you start to get too far away from the EMAs, okay, the EMAs are down here and you get a gap in the EMAs, you tend to get pulled back to them. Okay, they're like magnets. If you go too high, they pull you back down. If you go too low from them, they pull you back up. Okay, so that's basically what's happened, and XRP has done it very very ferociously. You know, within a week, it's just boom, gone from hitting support, okay, 3 weeks later, 1 month later, boom, you're off and you're out. Okay, the technical target of this ascending triangle or double bottom here has been met, okay, where you've got higher lows, you broke out, and the technical target, again, just to get confirmation, is from there to there. Okay, you can see that right now XRP is basically on the technical target. Okay, so it's been met. It would be, in my eyes, I think right now what would be healthy, not that it couldn't get continuation and actually push up above here, it could. I'm not saying it couldn't, but I think it would be healthy for it to have some sort of retracement back down to a level of support. And what I would be looking for essentially is for us to come back down and have a nice little ABC correction, either back down to this 20 EMA, okay, which is starting to curl up. You can see the EMAs are starting to curl, or back down to this previous level of resistance before we broke out of the ascending triangle. Okay, so it'd be lovely to break out of a pattern, run up to resistance, come back to that pattern resistance and turn it to support and get your continuation and break out. Okay, it would be beautiful to see that structure, and you know, if that was the case, it would be lovely. What else? What another scenario, potential scenario here for XRP is that it does come down, you know, starts holding this for a while, but loses the ascending level of this ascending triangle resistance and doesn't turn it into support. It loses it and hits it as resistance. You could be coming back down to retest this trend line here, and for me, this trend line here is probably the last leg in the sand for XRP. If this wasn't to hold, because this has been holding now for a couple of years, you'd be losing structural support, and basically if you turn that into resistance and ended up losing these lows down here for XRP, okay, it's very, very negative, and you're looking at a lot more downside and potentially retesting these lows here of January 2021. Lose that, you go and you're retesting the March lows, aren't you? So it's something to keep an eye on here. But this is very, very this is amazing. It's great. You know, a lot of people are thinking, okay, no, it's just coiling up. It could be some sort of potential bear flag where you've got this flagpole here, the flag here, and XRP loses support. It's definitely retesting this. I did say in the video, the previous video, I think that was a potential. You know, I was measuring the flag and sort of where the breakout would be, and it would stick you right down to the March 2020 lows. But you know, we've that's not valid anymore. It's not valid anymore because we've broken out. Okay, and we're up at the 55 right now. It's great. It's amazing to see. It's really exciting to see. So yeah, what happens at this point is crucial. I am expecting some sort of pullback potentially to the 20 EMA or to retest, as I said, previous resistance of the ascending triangle that we broke out of. Okay, look back to come and hold that, start to break out and get your continuation, form some sort of bullish pattern within holding support, and she breaks out. It'd be lovely to see. Again, I can get a quick fib on. This is on the weekly time frame. It might be smart for me to go to the daily quickly. Just clear up these drawings. And let's have a look. So if we get a fib on, say this is the high right now for us, and we're starting to retrace from here and come back to the EMAs and to find support before our next breakout. We get the all-time high, sorry, this local high here, and we're retracing back down to this low here, okay, because XRP put in this low here. It came up a little bit, got rejected, put in this low, and then since then you've held that as support and sort of marched on. So in my eyes, I think what XRP would be looking to do is it tends to go to the 702 fib, and it likes to find a bit of support around that area. But for me, I think you could have anywhere between these sort of areas for support, and it would be quite healthy. If you was to come to the 618 here at 38 cents, and you know you did start to have a bit of a pullback and a retracement, you can see that this would start to pull up, and this is going to start to drag up, and you could just basically come back and retest these EMAs in an ABC correction for the next few days, or you know, and that would be healthy, I think. And within doing so, what you'd be doing, the 050 ties up. The 050 basically ties up with the previous resistance of the ascending triangle that we broke out of. Okay, and you'll be looking to come back for support here, testing the EMAs, holding support of previous resistance, and sort of getting your continuation out. It would be lovely to see that. But yeah, guys, that's a quick update for you on XRP. Look for so basically, just to summarize, look for the break of this 55. If you start to come up and get above the 55 and start to carry on moving impulsively, it's amazing here. And XRP is just going to drag these EMAs up, and that's the low in confirmed for me, getting above the 55 on the weekly and closing above it particularly. Equally, if not, you're going to be looking to retrace back down potentially to the 050 and the 0618 and 702 between 41 to 37 cents, and you'd be coming down to find support on these areas here, okay, as is the 0618 we just mentioned, and the 702, which sits on the candle closes of August the 1st. So yeah, guys, take care from now. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, from Chart Nerd TA, peace out.